I think this is the 15th video I've made in the past month about the Diablo 4 expansion, but as promised, here is my initial first glimpse review of the Season 6 Vessel of Hatred expansion, whatever you want to call it. Basically, this is probably the best state that Diablo 4 has been in, and I'm going to tell you two things that are mainly the main selling point as to why that is. First one is, the campaign as always, in my opinion, is really fun. Now, it might not be everyone's cup of tea because I've heard people say that the pacing of the main campaign was a bit slow and it's the same thing in the expansion. I'm going to argue that I enjoyed the story more in the expansion than the regular game. Not saying the regular game story is worth like skipping or anything, because it is really good and I do recommend it if you really enjoy the story of Diablo from 1 to 4. It's a really good time. I had a lot of fun playing it when it came out. Obviously, for players who are returning, they're probably not going to replay the campaign again because there really is no incentive to. Like, back in the days of Diablo 3 and 2, like, you pretty much had to play the campaign again to get, like, the starting points towards doing, like, the Nephilim Rifts and the Chaos Sanctuary farms, you know, like Arcane Sanctuary kind of farms. So it doesn't really translate the same way in Diablo 4, but the story in the expansion, for me, great. I love every aspect of it. I love Mephisto in it. I love the fact that they brought, without spoiling too much, they actually introduced us to Akarat, who's like the almighty god in the Diablo universe. The whole situation with Neyrel and the Soulstone, I think they left it on a good cliffhanger for another expansion, because it's a Blizzard game. They're going to bring out expansions, and if they are planning to bring out more expansions for this game and make it a long time running game, I'm beyond happy about that, because I've been enjoying Diablo 4 a lot more than I care to admit. As of recording this voiceover for the video, the new Paragon system is the main thing I'm focusing on right now. So if you played Diablo 4 last season or before, you would get to level 50, and then as you level to 100, you'd get 4 Paragon points per level, so it'd be like little checkpoints. Now they've changed it so it's gone more back to like the Diablo 3 kind of Paragon vibe, where you get to level 60, or it was 70 when they bought the expansion out. You get to level 60 in this expansion, then you just level up once to get a Paragon point, and you keep leveling. So I'm level 117, so I have 117 Paragon points to play with. I'm not sure what the cap is. From what I've heard, it's unlimited, but I don't think it will be, because the Paragon boards are that big already that I don't think they're going to bring out that many levels for you to get everything you need for that, if that makes sense. But regardless, the one thing I wanted to talk about more than anything in this video, and I probably should have started with it, is the Spiritborn. The Spiritborn might be the best Diablo class in any game. I think it's up there with like the old Hammerdin, or the, I forget what the build's called, but the Demon Hunter in Diablo 3, where you just spin and shoot arrows everywhere. I think it's on those levels, because it is really, really fun and it's really busted. Like, I love the synergies with the animal spirits. I love the vibe of the class, and I'll be quite honest, the female model that I'm using for the Spiritborn is so bad. I'm so down bad, it's unreal. Obviously, I'm not bothered about interacting with real life women. That's kind of just, you know, boring, but she would absolutely get it from me, and I'm saying that completely uncut because it is true, man. But that's not what you're here for. In terms of gameplay, the rotation that I'm using right now is really fun. I'm playing a Eagle Quill Volley kind of build on max roll, and it's probably the best build out right now, so you know it does make sense. But 26 hours in, I can confirm that Vessel of Hatred is a really good expansion if you're planning on playing the game for more than 2 weeks. There's a lot of things that they've changed. They've changed the difficulty settings and how scaling difficulty works now. They've changed how you level up Paragon glyphs. They pretty much reworked the whole game, and I think it's a better approach than just introducing season themes. I feel like having a complete reskin of the game while keeping the core mechanics there is probably the best way to approach this expansion, and I think Blizzard absolutely nailed it. Obviously, we had the issues on launch where it got delayed, so you couldn't even play the expansion for like 5-6 hours. I was hyped to play it at midnight UK time when it was meant to come out. I didn't get to play it till 6 a.m. So we'll forgive them because it is really good. So yeah, anyway, that's enough for me. Thank you for watching this little rant about the expansion in Diablo 4. Go check it out if you haven't played it already, or if you're just getting into Diablo. This is probably the best time to get to Diablo 4, so you don't have to buy the DLC to experience the seasonal content. You're just missing out on the Spiritborn class and the campaign. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new. More videos coming out very soon. Some horror games, some game reviews, maybe some game retrospectives, long playthroughs, whatever you guys want, I'll bring it to you. But thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you later. Take care.